I'm Brother Larry Weber, Capuchin director here at the Solanus Casey Center in Detroit, Michigan, in the United States. This center of pilgrimage has been designed not as a shrine to Father Solanus Casey, our venerable brother who worked here as porter at St. Bonaventure's, was known for his holiness, his healing gifts, but rather as a center of pilgrimage, in which the pilgrim comes to know Christ. The center was designed so that the pilgrims begin in a creation garden around the poem of the Canticle of the Creatures of St. Francis, sculptures designed by men and women of every religious tradition to remind us that we are all saved in Christ. The pilgrim, when they come through the glass Christ doors, come then to the Beatitude figures, contemporary men and women, who reveal to us the path to follow Christ, that it is possible for us to follow Christ today. The pilgrim comes to know the Capuchin charism, and in this area over here is able to as well understand the life and the example of Venerable Solanus. We lead the pilgrims to know the Roman Catholic tradition path to sainthood. Servant of God, venerable, blessed saint. Pilgrims who visit us here at this center come not to know Father Solanus, although he is an example of holiness. We hope that they come here to know Christ more and to be led through the intercession of all the holy men and women who have gone before us to follow Christ from their hearts. This is our Hall of Saints. The windows here are etched with men and women who have been recognized by the Roman Catholic Church as saints. In this Hall of Saints we have a reconciliation room. Our friars are here confessing every day. We have a steady stream of men and women who come to re-encounter Christ once again in that wonderful sacrament. The Hall of Saints, these men and women, are etched on these windows whose light comes through the word of Christ, which they have shown in their lives to teach us our own path to holiness. And on these walls that they illuminate, we have on one side the corporal works of mercy, and on the other the spiritual works of mercy, leading the pilgrim to reflect on the path that they can follow in their own life, to know Christ, to follow Christ. This path of holiness leads us always to Christ. And it is Christ who is the end of any pilgrimage. It is to know Christ, and through Christ to know the Father. This pilgrimage comes then through the Hall of Saints to the tomb of our venerable brother, Father Solanus Casey, who worked here as a porter at St. Bonaventure Monastery in Detroit for many years. He was known for his healing ministry, his listening ministry, his counseling ministry. But the pilgrim does not end at the tomb of Father Solanus. The pilgrim is led to the Blessed Sacrament, to Christ, to church, to communion, to recommitment in the waters of baptism. That is our goal here at the Solanus Casey Center, to lead pilgrims to Christ, to lead pilgrims to their own knowledge of Christ and to their recommitment in their own Christian vocation.